Well, the humidity still a factor on this fall afternoon, but no rain in the forecast. That's the good news as you look inside Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Hey, easy. Ralph.
They send Parker in motion left. Now a run. Here's the rookie from USC. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down. You talk about this Washington defense. They were fantastic a week ago in the win over Houston.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try and run it like crazy? Or do you challenge them? This is going to be fun.
11.
Now the first carry here for their running back. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. Third down and 9. Well, this defense for the Commanders, they were fantastic a week ago in that win over Houston.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Now Lawrence changing the play.
There's a hunt.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. The Jaguars at a perfect 4-0 to start the campaign. They've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Lisa 24. Silver.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Okay, 2nd and 1, you get nothing. What now on 3rd and 1?
Sorry about that. I was so excited I jumped in on you. This is almost like practice to me. Line it up and do it again. You didn't get it right the first time. Just get right back on the ball and go. It doesn't matter that they know you're coming. You ought to be able to pick up this short yardage.
Hey, lion.
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he's going to get this all the way down to Washington's 24. 54 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Yeah, they're back. A little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Easy on red. Silver.
Now a handoff running through the middle. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. That burst good for 20 and a first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
No, alert, unlock line.
Right back to him on first down. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. But now he appears to be in some pain. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal.
Red on red. Zip.
Now they bring a receiver in motion right. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. What a great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
Hey.
Here's Lawrence. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. Well, so a drive that spans all that time, and yet you may only come away with 3 points here.
Well, your defense, all right, they actually like these long drives. They get to rest over on the sidelines for a while. But when you're not finishing with points in terms of touchdowns, that's frustrating. They've got to figure out how to close out these long drives and get 6s instead of 3s.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. They go play action. Daniels. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
Ralph. 13, Luke.
Now a first carry here for Robinson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
You talk about this Washington defense.
They were very strong in that victory from a week ago.
And all defensive teams that I know talk about creating turnovers. Takeaways, they call them. And anytime you can get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really, really good performance. They exceeded that number in a big way.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion.
Hey, run. Red.
And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker. Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Left. Silver.
And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence.
The Jags come up empty on 4th down.
And Washington will have it on the turnover on downs. A good starting spot for Washington as they come up 1st and 10.
At the 39-yard line.
70 Lions. Trap 60, 75, 7.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Go!
They run the counter. Bonds. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Throwing now is Daniels. Over the middle, that's the tight end Senate.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 14.
To the air goes Daniels.
Rolling to his right. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown.
Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50.
And the Commanders have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone.
A lane opens here. He's past the 30. It's a foot race. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown. Extra point attempt here still to come. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff.
And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Here now, 2nd and 4. Here's Daniels.
And that'll be caught by St. Brown. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 14 yards that time for number 14.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
Play action, now it's Daniels.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
That could have been a huge play, but give the defender credit. Stayed calm, stayed collected, and kept himself in a position to make a play on the ball without a penalty.
19, 18, 5 here. Ready?
Daniels looking to throw. There's a short one pulled in by Sinnott.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
19 Lions. Panther 11. Buffalo 18. Check go.
Now Daniels. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 34.
To throw is Daniels.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go up the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Up the middle they go. Bonds. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. A great effort there.
His 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Commanders are able to move back in front.
Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is now 14-10.
Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th. Didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And he's a long ways into Washington territory before hitting the turf. It's a big play for the Jaguars. 61 yards. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation.
Hey, Lion. Easy, 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 easy. Silver.
They'll run with Robinson.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal?
11.
On play action, Lawrence.
Touchdown, Jaguars! A great play there. A touchdown on a kick return, and now one through the air.
And the Jaguars have yet again retaken the lead.
Extra point right down the middle, and it's now 17-14. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. We have witnessed touchdowns on back-to-back drives. We'll see if the offense can continue this uptick here.
And I know you're looking at me funny. You're wondering when I'm going to get upset watching these guys go up and down field, aren't you?
I wasn't looking at you. I got something in my eye.
That's the excuse that you always use for something like that. Listen, I appreciate good offensive football as much as the next person. When it's played well and is skillful, I'm with it. And right now, this is exciting.
Oh, the defender likes it. Here's a 2nd and 7. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, Davis.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right?
All right, let's go. Here we go, son.
Play action. It's Lawrence. Wide open receiver complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
But they've certainly not shied away from throwing the footballs. They've leaned on their quarterback to start this game. 4 straight passes right out of the gate, with that last one earning them a new set of downs.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down just inside the 5-yard line. Jermaine Johnson credited with that sack. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal.
Hey, go, go. Go, go. Bring it. Check, check. Here we go, son.
Robinson will get it into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Extra point forthcoming. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game.
And now the rookie's free. He may go. Touchdown, Washington. A big play there with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Commanders are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Point after, right down the middle. And that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21. Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. To return it, here comes Keelan Robinson. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here.
Hey, hey, hey.
On the counter, this is Robinson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12.
Give every member of that unit a ton of credit for ripping off such a big gain there, because you don't get free for that many yards on a counter or misdirection without everybody selling the heck out of it.
Hey, easy. Route.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Rip, 23. Red.
Back to Robinson now on first down. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
This 2nd and 4.
Hey, Jupiter. Red. Touch. Silver.
From midfield now, Lawrence sets up the screen to Robinson. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down.
13, Lou. Here we go.
Lawrence with the handoff to Robinson.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2.
Hey, run.
Reload. Hey, check that.
Robinson will try to pick it up. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
Lisa, 24. 11, Agate.
Check.
Here we go, son.
They go play action with Lawrence. Touchdown! A great effort there. On his way to a monster game, 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Jaguars will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. What I mean by that is they had a plan. Let's find a way to score right here before the half, and that'll give us momentum going into the second half, give us that cushion that we're looking for. They got that accomplished, scoring right before the half ended.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they trail here to begin the second half. What's going to be a key for them to get back in the game?
I think they're right there, and I think this game is still up for the taking for them because we always talk about turnovers. They had 2 of them in the first half, and once you start talking about if you have 3, 4, or 5, you know it's beyond difficult to try and win a football game with that. Those have to be eliminated. If they take care of the ball, they've still got a shot.
Caught out left side by Robinson. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. Here's 2nd and 8. This one hauled in, and again it's Robinson. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that.
And he'll be forced out of bounds shy of the line of scrimmage, so that'll be credited as a sack. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. Looking to throw. Daniels. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 40. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
They'll look to throw here on first down.
Over the middle, he finds Higgins. And now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Here's a 2nd down and 7 from the 37.
They'll try the left side. Bonds. And he is close to a first down as he's tackled at the Jaguars' 31.
119 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. Amon-Ra St. Brown
with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Commanders are back within a score.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is down to a field goal. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. Now it's Parker. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
For a quick second there, I thought we were about to have a repeat performance of a kickoff return for a touchdown. This guy's on fire today.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
As they began this drive, I was wondering how they were going to attack since they're playing with the lead. Would they continue to try and push the ball downfield? Well, after one play, it appears that the answer is yes.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on. A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Robinson up the middle. And he's going to take this one down to the 25. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Hey, go!
They'll run again here with Robinson. And he's not even going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Go.
They're going on 4th down. Lawrence. He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion, and defensively pure frustration.
So after the conversion on 4th, here's 1st and 10 just outside of the red zone.
Hey, Silver.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Jaguars are able to extend their lead.
Extra point right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away.
And he returns this to the 22.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up. And that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Back to throw now on 1st down.
He'll go right back to St. Brown.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
Here we go. Back to 60.
Now a handoff up the middle. Bonds. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. The tackle by Eric Armstead. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another. Back now in Jacksonville.
It's the Commanders in possession of the football, but they trail as we start this fourth quarter.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10.
What will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Throwing now is Daniels. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive.
And now an audible here into something else. To the air goes Daniels. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, fourth quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game.
On 3rd down, Robinson.
And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Robinson.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal.
Here's Daniels.
He'll buy some time right. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
They'll try and run. This is Robinson.
And Robinson will not get there. Great defense at the point of attack, going to stop him short of the 1st. On 4th down, here's Daniels.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. He couldn't get the ball away on 4th and goal. And instead of having a 1-score game, they'll remain 2 scores down. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. A real chance for them to salt this game away after that turnover on downs, holding a 2-score lead in the 4th quarter.
Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
2nd and 9.
Rip, 23. No, no. Silver.
They'll run this one right with Robinson.
And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
And this is the worry, because sometimes you can get a little too predictable in spots like this. You know you're going to run the ball, but they know you're going to run the ball as well. And now you look up, and you're staring at an important 3rd down.
Hey, run.
In motion right is Thomas. He's going to get it on the jet sweep. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12.
Well, part of why that play works is because the defense has to freeze because they don't know whether he's going to hand it off or keep it himself. And this time, how about that sleight of hand there? Gives it to his wideout. And that indecision defensively, boy, it hurt him in a big way.
Lisa 24. Here we go, sir.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 79 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Looking long for Thomas. And he's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Jaguars. Brian Thomas, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Jags add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20.
Let's go now.
And they'll indeed take a knee.
Go!
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And they take a knee. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Up the middle they go. Bonds. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down.
Let's go. Let's go.
Daniel's going to throw for it. That is caught. Down the left sideline. And he's hauled away down to the 6-yard line. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. As the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. So that's about as long a non-scoring play as you're going to see from inside their own 10 to 1st and goal.
Hurt, hurt. Warriors 17. 19 tight. 19 tight. Hurt, hurt.
Daniels looking to throw. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. T. Higgins from 6 yards away. And the Commanders have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on 1st and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left him reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And you know, they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you. Looks like their memory was a little too long there.
So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the Jaguars. And that should just about do it. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none.
All right, let's go. 13, Lou. Lou.
Back to throw, Lawrence. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home.
Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
Here's Lawrence. That is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Go, go. Here we go, Sahar. Go, go. Red.
Throwing now, Lawrence.
He's going to let one go deep for Parker. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. And the Jaguars send out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back.
Okay, break. Hey, check that. Ready?
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is dropped in incomplete. Well, there's a metaphor for how this one is gone as time has run out on this ball game.
Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did they? I mean, for both sides, visit it, and with frequency. Not fun to be a defensive player, but on the offensive side of the ball, those guys had a blast. One team came away with a victory, even better for them.